Mira was born in a small village, where each day passed in a familiar, repetitive way. She lived with her parents in a small, simple house, surrounded by the scent of fields and a calm breeze. But since childhood, Mira had a strange dream. In this dream, she would go to a deserted forest, where a faint light would shimmer. One night, and the moon was shining in full splendor in the sky, Mira had that dream again. But this time something was different. As she stepped into the forest, she met a figure glowing with light, who told her his name and said that he would show her the future. From that moment on, Mita's ordinary life began to change. Each night after that, Mita pursued this mysterious figure in her dreams. He led her along a path where time and space lost their boundaries. One day, she arrived at an old book which had her name written inside. As Mita read the pages of that book, she began to discover her own power. She realized that it wasn't just a dream, but a mission. Now she had to save the world from a great danger and discover her own destiny. On this journey, Mita also made new companions, a boy named Ryan, who was also a dreamer, and an elderly woman who knew secrets from the past. Together, the three of them traveled through different worlds, where each dream became a new reality. In the end, Mita recognized the power within herself, and with that power, she showed a path that saved both the village and the city. And as Mita began to reveal her abilities to the world, people started to believe in the power of her dreams. One day, a great earthquake struck the village, but Mita's dreams prevented it in time. At that moment, everyone understood that Mita was not just a girl. She was a symbol, a bridge between dreams and reality. And so Mita's name became immortal in history. This is where the story reached a dreamlike ending, but Mita's journey was not over. She shared her story everywhere, telling people how dreams can change reality. As time passed, even now, when people go to that village, they listen to Mita's story and find hope and courage. And with that hope, Mita gave her life a purpose. She taught dreamers how to recognize the hidden power inside themselves. Every day, she created a new story, dreams a new dream, and reassured people that inside every person, there's a dream alive, waiting to become reality. Over time, Mita turned her story into a movement. She became a beacon of hope not just in her village, but for young people around the world. Everywhere her story was told, and people found to believe in their dreams. Thus, Mita's story was passed down from one generation to the next, and even today it lives in people's hearts. Indeed, as time went by, Mita's memories became a treasure of guidance in people's hearts. She was no longer just a girl. She became a name that stood for hope and courage. Even now, when people walk the path of their own dreams, Mita's name shines in their hearts like a light that never goes out. And so, her story continues to inspire countless people, reminding them that even in the simplest beginnings, a single dream can grow into a guiding light. Mita's legacy lives on, carried by every person who dares to believe that their dreams can shape the future. As time passed, Mita's story didn't just remain in the village, it traveled beyond boundaries. Schools taught children about her courage, and families passed down her dreamlike journey as a bedtime story. Every year, on the anniversary of that first shining dream, people gathered in the village square, lighting lanterns and telling how Mira showed them that every small spark can grow into a fire of hope. And even today, when people stand under that same moonlight, they feel Mita's gentle guidance, reminding them that no dream is too small and no person too ordinary to make a lasting difference. And as the years passed, Mita's story evolved from a dream into a living philosophy. People began to see themselves in her journey. Artists painted her face in murals, writers crafted poems inspired by her courage, and young people, once unsure, began to take bold steps toward their own dreams. Every step they took, every dream they dared to pursue, was a testament to the spark Mita had ignited. And so her legacy became a beacon, a constant reminder that no matter how ordinary life seems, each person carries the potential to transform the world in ways they never imagined.